Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. As always, I am DemonFire93, and last time we searched the biolab, which is a morgue, no shit, and then we went into the data center and found the Monokuma room and found basically where Monokuma is being controlled from, which is now off limits, so we can't find out who Monokuma is. But if he's locked in there, or she, I don't know, then you know, obviously whoever is not in the control room right now is safe. So we should be able to find literally everybody, and they won't help us at all, but we'll be able to prove that none of us are the mastermind, because that is a looming threat. Is who's the mastermind? It's one of the 16 students, but there's only 6 of us left alive, so it's gotta be one of us. It's like, no, it's not one of the 6 of us, because there's 7 lit up lockers, or 7 lit up drawers in the morgue, which means that there's 7 alive. And now I don't know where I'm going anymore. I lost track, because I got into a real dumb moment with the episode last time where it was just like, Jesus Christ, we're just going over the same fucking shit over and over and over again. It really got old. Let's go to the store one last time, because we got 36 coins left. 36? 45? Something. How many coins? Yeah, give it a shot. How many we got? 45. $23. Or we could just put all... Wait, no, hold on. Put all the coins in. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Hold on, if we do it... There we go. 45 coins gets us a new thing for sure. Lucky! And some sunflower seeds? Alright, well. Figured I could either do 23 and 22, or I could just do 1 for 45 and be done with it. Okay. Somewhere on the first floor here is where we need to look next, right? No, wait, no. The next place we need to look is over here. This is finally opened up. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it, because I'm the only one who can do anything around here. Whoa, there's been like a fucking earthquake here. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Sure. You say so, Makoto. I'm not gonna comment on the blood under the... Okay, fine, sure, whatever. Who needs to? Oh, at least the girls' bathroom is still accessible. This is the girls' bathroom. Even a place like this, I can't bring myself... Be a man, Makoto. Man up and get in that girl's bathroom, because there could be monocoins in there. You need to man up and check the rooms. So these were all dorms as well. Wonder whose room this is. Whoa! It's amazing! I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Yeah, this is an entire dorm room, just like ours. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage that looks exactly like a bed with 2 pieces of paper and some bloodstains on it. There's literally nothing wrong with this bed. All that needs to be done is have the sheets changed and you'd be fine. But okay, sure. It's a pile of garbage. Whatever you say, Makoto. Whatever you say. I'm starting to think, guys, that Makoto's an idiot. What the fuck? Giraffe coming out of that locker. This room is filled with lockers. Point proven. Stating the obvious. It must have been for Host Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. What gave you that idea, Makoto? I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna try. I meant this one, the one that's not. Okay, fine. What about this one? I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean, well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Says you. Plot twist. One of these lockers is yours. I wonder if I can open this locker. No luck. Okay. There's a metal plate mounted on the locker. There's no way I can get that open. No shit. What about these three over here? Wonder if I can get this one open. Nope, locked. Okay. No luck. Okay. Sure. Getting closer. Which means, yep, sure. Of course, no luck. Okay. Last one on this part. Okay. Yep. Nope. Okay. Yep. And no luck. Okay. What about this one over here? What if I can open this locker? Nope. Locked. No luck. Damn it. You know I'm gonna open the other 6 lockers when I get a chance, right? You give me something. Well, these are key cards. I was gonna say, does Kyoko's skeleton key work for that? But no, it wouldn't. It's an actual physical key. And these are key cards. Alrighty then. There's another dorm room here. Or not. What is this room? This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere. I mean, yeah, look at that. It's got a plant in the corner. No kid can take care of a plant.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Wow, you look so small compared to the stuff in this room, Kyoko. What the fuck? Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. No shit, it's like there's a design mistake or a construction defect or a hidden door.
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze? Indeed. There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers, and even special characters sometimes. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this... Sure. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some information on the ultimate despair. Gee, sorry.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy that happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sort of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to go on, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But Any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands
Correct.
on. I see. It's a good outlook to have. The Altar of Despair has been added to the Crucible section of your handbook. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she can't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Is it I love Kyoko, Kirigiri? Dad loves Kyoko, Kirigiri? Kirigiri's... Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want. Or if you want to try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Excuse me, Kyoko. Just gonna... Hello there! Oh my god. Wait, hold on, what did he say there? I love the chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the head... I'm sorry, but I have been in classes all the time that had many a leather chair for students. This is an office. This is a regular fucking office chair that any student at a computer would have. I mean, in college level maybe, but maybe not high school, I guess. But Jesus, what the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. You know what? I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling. And as I finished typing it in... Beep, Kern. You are saying... What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? 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 Oh, hey Kyoko. I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. The present? A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Yeah, I'm gonna explore other things. Fuck off about the present. I don't want it to be a bomb. Fine, I'll check the fucking... Can I talk to Kyoko first, at least? She was right, it was unusual, and she couldn't stop staring at it. No, not just looking at it, glaring. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. And let's not. But I mean, we can't not open it. I mean, you're right. But what if it's a bomb? Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there? She has her suspicions.
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Like scream for joy or scream out of fear? Okay, I'm just gonna open it up. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up as the music faded. Light began to sneak into its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... She said not to scream. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh, hey. Hi, Headmaster. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? Kyoko.
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Hi, Mr. Kirigiri. I'm Makoto. I'd like to date your daughter. What was in the box? It was wrapped up all night, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones! Okay, now can I explore the things? Kyoko said just, oh, for fuck's sake. Just as you thought. How could you have known that? Because she's the ultimate goddamn detective. I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box is my father. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well have been the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Mixed with what Monokuma said. Very close ways apart. 16 students are the only people who set foot inside the school, yep. So he's dead. Alter Ego said the headmaster is probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were the 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume,
in other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but also very dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I mean, plenty of chances in the 5 minutes that we were standing here, I guess. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? Now he's cut off all ties again. And she's left with more questions and answers again. I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth plot section of your handbook. Cool. Now can I look on the fucking desk? The headmaster's desk is probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. No shit. Are you sure? Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Gonna fucking check that desk now for the 18th attempt. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. Oh... I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. I know where I'm going back to. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook has been added to the truth plot section of your handbook. Yep. Okay. Desk time. Filing cabinet. That's the desk, not a filing cabinet, really. Seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look, but I don't want Kyoko. Seriously?
Hey.
For God's sakes. She already gave you permission, so stop fucking around and asking the questions and just fucking look. One by one, starting from the top. All I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Okay. Hey, he's got a photo of you when you were a kid. Shows he loves you. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. It's a picture of you and your dad.
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had put this picture all this, or had this picture all this time, fills you with determination. He must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? Like I said, he wanted you to be determined. I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I just ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko! Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I
Just
need
a
to
second.
get my emotions in order. Oh yeah, you're so unchained right now. God, you're just such an emotional wreck right now, you know? You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But that picture, that shows otherwise. Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory! Pat, get on it. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've gotten myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Okay, then. Is she really okay? Kyoko must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? Her father? Right after I said that I was going to try and marry her, and therefore I wanted his blessing? Damn. Now I'll never be able to do it. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. They killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. This is exactly what I'm fucking talking about every goddamn episode. How many times do we need to fucking say that the headmaster killed him? He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's cadaverific, okay? He's very, very dead. Dead. Oh my god. Are we gonna put all the pieces together again? Well, we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is one of the 16 students. Yes, we know. 15 of us in the hall. Mikuro makes 16. 6 of us left. Everyone else is dead. Yep. Thanks for a flashback of everybody that died. That's great. Even Mikuro. Which wasn't Mikuro. Even she's undeniably not dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. I already explained all this. Only 6 people are left alive, even though there's 7. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Can I look at the computer now? No? Can't look at the computer at all? Aha, mono coins! Okay then, can I go back in the room? There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I better give him some more time. Okay then, out of here I go. Back to the locker room with my new Happy Handbook. I told you, motherfucker, I told you I'd be back. And you have to use your handbook, blah 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 blah. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Why did you have to explain all that before you could just fucking do it? I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. Don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay. What about this one? I swear to God. Okay, thank you for just fucking doing it now. Don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay, we got like what, 4 more? Nope, don't see anything that might be a clue. No, this one? There you go. Oh, hey look! This thing is practically empty. Practically? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's something written inside, it could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster. And my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Right. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And also, how did she not remember that she had a conversation with her father? I mean, other than the amnesia, but you know. And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she said already to me. She said she hasn't seen her father since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. I didn't get to finish reading that, god damn it. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There's a second despair. Okay. Locker pocketbook has been added to the truth build section of your handbook. Cool. Moving on. This locker here. Bah! Alright. Beep. Don't see anything that might be a clue. And lastly, last locker. Now let's see what we got here. Whoa! This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. It also seems to have a whole bunch of spiritual shit that would look like it belongs to Hiro. There's all kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk, trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the, like what? Like somebody's gonna say, hey, that's my stuff, don't look through my locker. Come on, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure, yep, it's Hiro's. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro. Is that our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Okay. Alright, I fucking looked the wrong one. Jesus Christ. Nothing down at the bottom. And all the magical, mystical stuff on the top. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Except for the fact that we did figure out that he used this locker because, ta-da! Notebook with his name on it and notes from him. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, and we'll figure it out next time, guys. See you guys.